I really have to recommend bringing multiple chargers because they're using the devices. Everyone in the car is using the devices, and inevitably somebody forgets one, and then someone takes one, and then they need it, and it's just a constant kind of battle over the chargers. So
Well, and also you know, I know everybody has GPS, but you could be in a no service zone somewhere in the desert, so you want to have a map as well.
that's true. That's true. A good old fashioned, what did they call them? The Thomas guides?
Yes.
You must have had them in LA. Remember they were on the lap and we'd be driving and you'd have flipping. I kind of am bummed that our kids aren't going to learn how to drive using a map because I think like you really learn
the stars in astrology.
You follow the stars, right? But I really feel like you have a good sense of direction by actually reading a map. And when you're just like looking at this little thing that's like 4x6 and listening to some person just tell you where to go, you're not really processing it. Anyway, we can talk about that later.
You'll elaborate more.
Okay, I will. We'll talk about that.
Again, my wife really, she does control the playlist. Immediately we get in the car, she plugs in, she's putting on stuff. If it's inappropriate for the kids, I'll say something. And she's like, they've heard it, it's just music. So I'm like, all right. So I don't really get any say.
Yeah, we kind of tend to put one station on that all four of us enjoy in the car, and it's just on Sirius radio, and that's just the easiest thing to do.
We'll golf with the boys, and then board games or some sort of game that my wife picks with the entire family. It'll go south real quick, but it's always, the effort is always in the good intention. So
yeah, we like to play cards a lot. It's kind of like I do that a lot with my folks. The kids aren't so into that, but I love to play. It's a weird name. It's called cornhole, but it's like beanbags. That is a huge winner in my house that came from like tailgating growing up, watching
cornhole.
Yeah, it's called cornhole. Yeah. And I love that. We've got it at our house, and I think it's really fun to play with the kids. So we get to enjoy that.
That's cool. Well, I think it really is a movie that the entire family can enjoy. Now, there is movies where the parents can be entertained by something that the kids want to see, or vice versa, but this has something for everybody. All the characters are very well-rounded and very relatable to everybody. So I think the laughs are nonstop, and anybody, who's family-oriented is really going to understand, the complexities of it and root for them to succeed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm terrible.
Yeah, I am terrible.
I've already given my 3 major Christmas gifts away.
Yeah.
In November.
My husband always says, "How are you such a good actress, but you're a terrible liar?" And it's kind of true. I'm not very good at it.
Because all your acting is truthful.
Yeah, but there you go. There we go. Gosh.
I moved to Buffalo, become a car salesman, used car salesman. And then I would hope that we would never be discovered, but if we did, I would get my family to go to Vegas. And it sounds like the plot of the movie.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, everything that we do in the movie. Follow Dan Morgan if you are an assassin turned family.
He's got it all wrong. I would be knee deep in Tuscany.
That's a sequel.
Oh, that's right. Okay, we just blew the sequel.
No, you didn't tell what was going to happen. You can disclose the location.
That's true. It could be also the south of France.
Listen,
whatever it has to be, whatever vineyard. I drink them all. We're fine.
So, my mom and my dad, they just always wanted us to get along and to support each other. They just wanted to see us become successful, good, kind, caring, loving people. And, to be able to do that before my parents passed away, especially my mom, that was something that always brought her a lot of joy and pride. Yeah. So, yeah, and now I completely get it, because when my kids are not getting along or when they're fighting, it really, really bothers me.
Yeah. I think, not not so many words. It was just sort of the expectations. I think as parents, and Mark and I have talked a lot. It's really parenting is a lot about leading by example, and I witnessed that in my folks a lot. They worked really hard growing up. They were really great, kind, compassionate people, and I feel like that kind of rubbed off on me and my brothers, and hopefully that's something that I can instill in our own children.